into the Vrains! What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the 8th episode of the sealed-only challenge known as the Playmaker Journey. The rules are as usual, $30 a week, sealed only. This week we're getting very close to the 350 mark, then we're going for the 400 one, so please be sure to hit the subscribe button, otherwise I will bonk you. Not me, him, not me. He's the one doing the threats here. I'm not threatening anyone, I love you all. So, a quick recap. Next week we had an amazing match against another sealed-only creator, that being Rainnite Gaming. He is building a really cool toon deck on his sealed-only series, so be sure to go and check him out. Also, I'm still working on the Discord that I mentioned last week, and it's probably going to be launching next week alongside episode 9. I wish I had more time to work on it, unfortunately I do not. And last but not least, this week we have the return of the original Vrains challenge. So this week we'll be going against the Ghost Togaru and her Altergeist deck. So wish us luck, and now let's jump right into the pack openings and then let's play some duels. Okay guys, for this week we have 2 packs of Toon Chaos, my last 2 packs. We have 4 packs of Eternity Code. We have the third and last copy of the Structure Deck Power Code Link, and we also have the return of the tin, because the tins have arrived. So let's go! Let's start with our good and old friend, Eternity Code. Let's see if the gods will bless us, and today we get our hands in the... no! Another Gachiri at Ignister? Okay. We don't need a second one, but yeah, it's not that bad. I'm gonna go with a second Eternity Code just for... wow, I totally destroyed this pack. Oh man. The sad thing is, like, we need 1 card out of Eternity Code, right? Wow. Duplicates. We need 2 cards out of Etco, and 2. We need 1 card out of Eternity Code, and if we don't get it, yeah, it's gonna be kind of sad. So 1 Megatin, let's see. Extra Hero, Marinces, Steerser, Destiny Hero, Trickstar, Evil Eye, FA, Successor Soul, Infinite Track Goliath. Oh, nice! The IP Masquerena! We were looking for it, and now we got it. Oh my god. Dude! Nice. What else did we get? Evil Eye, FA, Successor Soul, Infinite Track Goliath. I think we already have all of those. But hey, we got ourselves an IP. We finally get something. Now, let's go for Toon Chaos, because these are my 2 last packs of Toon Chaos. If we don't get a microcoder here, I'll have to buy more packs. And I wish I did. Oh, okay, I know it's an effect monster already. If it's the microcoder, oh my god. Chaos Sorcerer, Masked Hero Dime, Blackluster Soldier, another Blackluster Soldier. Oh, 3rd Cynet Codec. Perfect. And, ooh, a Ultra, a Immortal Phoenix Gearfried. Okay, we're definitely not playing Infernoble Knights, but hey. Wow, it's an Ultra, and it's a good Ultra. And we did get the 3rd Cynet Codec. So, pulls today are going how we need them to go, for now. Okay, let me do... here, Etco. Okay, Eternity Code. Come on. No. Oh, it's a link. It's a link. And it's an area. Oh my god. Dude, okay. Area, the Warder Charmer, Gentle. Yada does it. So, Tin of Lost Memories. Can we get an Avram X? Maybe a Dragoon. A Dragoon would be cool, actually. Tenny, Destiny Hero Draw Hand, Nell Flame Bufferlo. Okay, so we're at the super range. Nightmare Incarnation Idley? No. Speed Lift? No. Storm Dragon's Return? No. Witchcrafter Golem Aruru? No. And a Time Thief Redoer. This card is interesting. Not for our deck, we cannot use it. Technically speaking, we can, but we won't. Galactic Spiral, okay, that's interesting. Infinite Track Tunneler, Dimwit, Dino Wrestler. Okay, we have one pack. Okay, we have one pack of each. Let's just go for it. The last Eternity Code. Not my last pack, I think I have 3 or 4 more. Okay, Tattooed Dragon, Deep Sea Entry, Splash Mage, our favorite monster, Pinpoint Dash, Goki Guts, Goki the Power Load Oga, Thunder Dragon, is this the last? No, I always count it wrong. Stairs of Mail and... Okay, it's a link. What's the code here? Oh my god. Yes! Yes! Oh my god. We did it. Oh my god. We did it. Oh my freaking god. We did it. I can't believe this. Oh my god. Accesscode. Welcome to the family. Oh my lord. Oh boy. Oh god. Oh, thank god. Guys, the deck is amazing now. We can basically at Accesscode go brrr. Cyframe Driver, Chaos Emperor Dragon, Stardust Dragon, Curse of Dragonfire, number 68, and for our last super rare of Toon Chaos, a Masked Hero Acid. Okay, I officially need to buy more packs of Toon Chaos because we still need the last microcoder. We can play with one, yes, we can play with the 2 we have, definitely, but we definitely need / want the 3rd one. So we're gonna go back to Toon Chaos at some point. The next openings are going to be a little bit different, finally. I know that you are probably can't take Accesscode and Eternity Code anymore, but we don't have to open Eternity Code never again, guys. Oh my god. Tenny, Guard Dragon Reincarnation, Guard Dragon Justicia. Guard Dragon, let's go. Borrow Load, Exuchajo Dragon. We cannot use this. Mermail, something. Oh, dude. Ah, no, okay. Well, for a second I thought it was an Avramax. Silly me. And it is not an Avramax, of course. So, Holiday and a Danger Ogo Pogo. Okay. Well, even though we didn't get an Avramax or anything else, we got the... Well, basically now we have a boss monster and finish up the field for us. I'll show you right away the changes that I'm going to make to the deck, otherwise this is going to take too long as per usual, and I do want these openings to be shorter. So let's go to the changes on the deck. Not much is actually changing on the deck, technically speaking, in amount of cards. So we have the 3rd Lady Debug and the 3rd Cynet Codec. Oh, shoot. Nice. And to give space for these 2, we're saying goodbye to another Linkslayer. We still have one, not a goodbye yet. And a Mystical Space Typhoon, not needed anymore. And on the extra deck we have obviously the IP Masquerena and obviously the Accesscode Talker making its way in. But to make their way in, some need to make their way out, and those are Elphage, and sadly the Code Talker must go. He might come back, not guaranteed. But yeah, this will be the changes, guys. Now let's jump right into the games and see how the deck is performing now. Our first match of this episode is against Bartholomew. Sorry for butchering your name, mate. He is from Greece and he also has a YouTube channel, link on the description. He is playing Salamngreats and he started by doing Salamngreat stuff. I mean by that, he used a mining with a gazelle at hand, and now he has a Balinx, and he's going to finish his first turn with a Sunlight Wolf and a Set Roar. We do have a Cosmic Cyclone, so let's go for it. We draw into Sea Archiver, we use Cosmic Cyclone targeting the Roar, we then summon Balancer Lord and use its effect. We normal summon Code Generator and go for Code Talker, which will trigger the effect of Code Generator. Also, because we summon on this zone, Sea Archiver is also going to trigger, and we add a Microcoder. Since he used a Draw and Lock Bird, we cannot add more cards from the deck to the hand, so Microcoder's effect is dead, but we can still use it from the hand. So we Link Shokan a Splash Mage and activate its effect, targeting a Balancer Lord, but a Ghost Bell is going to negate that. Microcoder then from the hand will be used to Link Shokan into Transcode Talker, and then Transcode is going to activate its effect, targeting a Splash Mage, and now it's the time. For the first time, we're going to set a Link Sun, Transcode Talker, and a Link Ni, Splash Mage, Link Shokan, Link Yon, Accesscode Talker. Accesscode is going to get to the field and immediately activate its effect to get a boost in attack based on Transcode's effect, and then we're going to use Access Integration to target and destroy cards on the field by banishing different attribute Cyberse Link monsters from our graveyard. We have to use Access Integration 3 times to wipe the field, go in for 5300, set a Compulsory and a Book of Moon. He draws into a Ash, activates Mining by pitching Desires, he then summons a Falco, we use Compulsory, and he's obligated to pass. We draw into a Cyberse Gadget, normal summons it, use the effect, but then we just go into the battle phase and Accesscode. I don't know if that's the attack, there's also no name for the attack, but that's the one that I decided into. Game 2, we end up being forced to go first, so we use a Flame Bufferlo and a Microcoder to Link Shokan a Code Talker, trigger the effect of Microcoder to add a Cynet spell or trap from the deck. We then do a lot of things. Link Shokan Splash Mage, Dotscaper comes back, we use Splash Mage to get Code Generator back, then we Link Shokan Transcode Talker. Transcode Talker is going to trigger Cynet Codec by getting a Gachariot Ignister and also summoning back Splash Mage by the effect of Transcode's effect. We then summon a Trigate Wizard and we have Destruction Protection by Gachari and we have Targeting Protection via Transcode. He activates a Salamngreat Circle and tries to use a Twin Twister, but we are going to negate that with Cynet Conflict. He then triggers the Gazelle in the hand and summons it and sends a Rage to the graveyard. He then gets a Falco normal summons, go into a Balinx, uses the Spinny on the grave, goes into a Update Jammer and summons a Transcode Talker of his own, to which we immediately Compulsory back to the hand. If he had summoned Transcodes on this zone, this would not have worked because it would be co-linked. So he ends up setting the second Twin Twister. We Link Shokan again for Accesscode Talker and use its effect to wipe the field and goes in for lethal because we have like more than lethal. The second match of the episode is against Nkongo and he is playing Dino DNA directly from Texas. We start by Link Shokaning Code Talker using Microcoder. He then activates a Draw and Lock Bird on the hand, and he had two. And would you see this card on his hand is the Rock. And he is going to use the Rock like now. And wipe the field, gets a token, we set 2 cards and pass, we have a Veiler in the hand. What can we do? He starts by summoning Oviraptor, we do try to Veiler it, maybe that will save us. He destroys the token with Oviraptor and goes in directly for 3000. We draw into a second Veiler, yay, not gonna happen. And he draws Misk. Should I read this? Nah, why would I? So we send Nibiru back to the hand because of course this cannot be targeted because of this, and now he's going to make a bunch of Dino plays. After finishing in a board of a Namedorn, Archosaur, Evolzorlagia, and a Baby Ceratosaurus, we promptly scooped, because there's nothing we can do. Game 2 against the Dino DNA. This time he's going first because we're stupid. But okay, look at that, he has the rock once again. He starts by doing Dino DNA plays. He already has a Misk banished, he has Baby Saurus, Oviraptor on baby to baby for baby. I think that's how it works. Oh, would you look at that, is a Lagia, would you look at that, is a double evolution pill, would you look at that, is a Ultimate Conductor Tyranno plus an Evolzar Dolka. Good luck for us. We draw into a Book of Moon, activates on Dolka. Normal summon Balancer Lord. We're counting on the effect of Tyranno at any moment. Tyranno activates, sets our monsters, destroying a baby, getting an Oviraptor. Oviraptor is going to add a card to the hand. We then normal summon Lady Debug, add the Code Generator, normal summon Code Talker. Dotscaper is going to come back. We then go into a Splash Mage effect, Code Talker, and the Rock. I don't know if he thought his dinos would be protected or something like that, but no. But unfortunately for us, there's not much we can do after this. He is basically going to get another Tyranno on the board, Giant Rex, and all he needs to do is go into the battle phase. We can return the Conductor to the hand, he's not unaffected by things, and we end with a big token, but then a Nightmare Unicorn will eat the token and make us lose the game. Our third and last match before the weekly Vrains challenge is against Charlie, and he's playing Earth Machine. He's playing with Machinas, Machinas. So we start by MSTing his Machina Overdrive, which he then activates with Possess Storage. He then targets his Citadel on the graveyard and gets it back. We then activate Cynet Optimization and Normal Summon Generator, to which he decides to use Machina Citadel effect, and we're like, okay. So Normal Summon Lady Debug by the effect of Optimization, then we can summon our Gachiri Antagonistor and link Shokan into Splash Mage. Then trigger the effect of Parallel Exceed. Parallel Exceed will bring another Parallel Exceed. Now the effect of Splash Mage will bring Code Generator back, link Shokan into Transcode Talker. Transcode is going to target Parallel Exceed, and would you look at that, is a Trigate Wizard followed by a Code Talker. We get our Cynet Codec, then special summon our backup secretary and link Shokan into Shooting Code Talker, which will trigger Cynet Codec for water, getting Code Radiator from the deck. Now we can use Code Radiator and go into Accesscode Talker, and we're going to try to wipe the field using Access Integration and also making this 0 attack. And then we realize, yay, what? I don't need to do that, I can just go and battle, because this is co-linked here, so look at the damage now. Yay, it's doubled. Game 2 against Charlie, the Unicorn. We start by normal summoning Lady Debug and getting Microcoder. Microcoder will trigger, adding a Cynet Conflict to the hand. Parallel Exceed will trigger, which will make Transcode Talker effect not be able to be used, but it's okay. We go into Splash Mage. Splash Mage is going to target a Gachiri. Gachiri is going, with the Splash Mage, will link Shokan into a Code Talker. Now we have a Cynet Conflict, Book of Moon, and Cosmic Cycle. He starts by special summoning Machina Fortress, which we Book of Moon. He then activates the effect of Eye Raider, to which we Conflict. And he ends up by setting a limiter removal, to which we banish. So basically we had an answer for everything. We summon a Cynet Codec, not going to do much, and since this would destroy a card, basically set it as a bluff at the end. He normal summons a Machina Unclaspare, okay, and uses its effect to dump a Citadel, and then he attacks into Code Talker to destroy it, I believe, to use the effect of Citadel, but he does not. So he passes, and he scoops. But this is it for the normal games, guys. We finished with a 2-1 record, and now it's time to face off against Gustogaru and her Altergeists. And I hope you're ready, because would you look at this? Imperial Order, Solemn Strike, and Infinite Impermanence. We start by normal summoning Balancer Lord and try to use its effect. Infinite Impermanence is used. So we go in for 1700 and we pass because we cannot do anything else. We still don't have a Link 1 that we can use. She normal summons Marionetta, getting a protocol set on the field and passing. So we try to use the effect again. She negates it with protocol, but then we normal summon Lady Debug and try to use the effect, to which we get a Gamma. So again, not much we can do, so we just pass. She draws into a Pot of Extravagance, goes for 6, draw into a Manifestation and a Solemn Strike. We normal summon Dotscaper and link it into a Link Rebo, to which she used the Manifestation. Then we used Parallel Exceed to get summoned, to which was answered with a Solemn Strike to negate it. So she gets Marionetta back. We then go into a Splash Mage that gets a Solemn again. So we have to pass. She draws into Multi-Faker, as we didn't need more, right? We draw into Armored Bitron. We normal summon the Cyberse Gadget, do not use the effect, and we use Code Radiator in the hand to Link Shokan a Code Talker. We then target here to get 0 attack, and Protocol will negate Cyberse Gadget effect, which is kind of good to us. We go in for 1300, she only has 2000 life remaining, but she sets a Manifestation. We normal summon a Lady Debug on this zone, so we can trigger Sea Archiver, which doesn't work, is negated to the field. We go into a second Code Talker, right? But one is returned to the extra deck. We then go into Optimization, to which she decides to activate Imperial Order. But she only has 2000 life. So we go into the battle phase. She draws into a Gamma that's dead, takes 1700. Normal summons a Marionetta and gets a second Protocol and also a Manifestation on the field. And here is where things kind of get complicated. She summons a Hextia. We draw into a Bitron. At this point, only 500 life. We could easily summon Linkslayer, right? And try to use its effect. It would be negated, but then we can easily normal summon Bitrons, right? That's my line of thinking. But I then normal summon the Bitron, to which she uses Protocol to negate the effect. Then I go into Linkslayer, and I try to destroy that just for it to be activated, but it's a Multi-Faker. But then we can get Sea Archiver, now we can get into Splash Mage. Splash Mage is going to activate its effect. And now there are no more negates, so we can Link Shokan, Code Talker, get a conflict for, I don't know why, because there is Imperial Order. Then we can go into Accesscode Talker, use the effect, wipe the field, and go in for lethal. Access Integration, Battle Phase, Access Rush, and GG, another Vrains challenge that we're able to win. So this is it for this one, guys. I'm really happy to where the deck is. We still have a long run to go. There are still lots of cards that we want, a lot of variants of the deck that I really want to try, and lots of Vrains challenges that needs to be beaten. Again, guys, thank you so much for all the support. Remember to check the links in the description. Remember to subscribe, because otherwise I bonk you. Not me, him, as I said at the beginning. So, thank you so much, and I'll see you next week with episode 9. Logging out.